A startling twist in the Malegon blast investigations. Intelligence sources have confirmed to Times Now that Lieutenant Colonel Purohit has confessed to being the advisor to members involved in the blast. In other words, he is the mastermind. He's also learned to have accepted that he was instrumental in sourcing weaponry as well as RDX for the purpose of carrying out blasts across the country. It was Purohit's call detail records that proved to be the clinching evidence that allowed the army to arrest Purohit as well as confront him. Nikunja, tell us what you know.
Rahul, it was a very tricky situation interrogating a serving police officer over a period of 48 hours. Anti-terrorist squad of Mumbai police found it extremely difficult. Lieutenant Colonel Purohit was constantly evading answers. He had no satisfactory explanation as to how arms registered under his name reached another member of Abhinav Bharat. It was a complete painstaking investigation process and also thorough interrogation of Lieutenant Colonel Purohit, confronting him with all the messages and the call detail records that were recovered from the number registered under his name and the details of those calls that the ATS was able to source from the cell phone companies that finally made the Lieutenant Colonel agree to the fact that he was certainly in constant touch with those members before and after the blast. He also said that he had the knowledge that they were planning to carry out the blast and that he did give them information on various things like how to source the weaponry, how to procure the explosive material, from where to procure it, and also he very clearly mentioned to the ATS officers that he was certainly not only aware but advising this entire group of Abhinav Bharat members. These are, Rahul, very radical fringe Hindu elements which are joined in a concentric circle. So he said that he knows many of their members and he was talking to them constantly. He was also advising them on various aspects as to how to carry out the blast with maximum impact, and that's what the basic thrust of his confession is.